Hey, what's going on guys? Thank you for spending a few minutes on my very first video. Today I'm going to be playing some Clash Royale. For those of you who don't know what Clash Royale is, it's basically a new game that the developers of Clash of Clans and Boom Beach made. I also hate it, but I don't really play that much, so yeah, worth mentioning out there. Without further ado, let's get straight into this. So my deck consists of the Fireball as a spell, the Hog Rider as my damage dealer, Goblins just because they're cheap and can be used as a counter to some troops, Minion Horde, ranged flying units, Barbarians and Dragon, the meat shield for my troops, Tesla as my defensive building, and the Witch, which is my personal favorite. So let's get into a battle. Okay, so we're against Nano from CRC, and he's a level 6, which should make this battle look fair. So as you might see, I'm not a big fan of using a specific ground or specific air composition. I like to mix them up to give a very successful army. Like, I'm using 4 common cards, Teslas, Barbarians, Minion Hordes, and the Spear Goblins, along with 2 rares, which is the Hog Rider and the Fireball, and 2 epics, which are the Witch and the Dragon. Also guys, those of you starting fresh and want a good overview, I definitely do not recommend you put 3 of those purple cards in the deck. It's just a waste guys, they're too expensive and sometimes they don't even get the job done with. Just because they're epic does not make them really good guys. Just the best advice I can give you to have in a composition is basically 2 ranged troops, 2 high damage troops like the Musketeer and the Hog Rider, along with the Wizard as well if you have them, but if you don't then it's alright. 2 high HP troops. For me, in this, it was Barbarians. I didn't really have to, had 1. 1 defensive building, and like the Tesla and the Bomb Tower, and even the Inferno Tower for like higher levels. And for 1, and you should also have 1 building. Tesla and Goblin Hut. They're basically my favorites because Tesla can damage both ground and air units, unlike the Bomb Tower that can only target like the ground ones. So and also Tesla is really good for like balloons and dragons, since the balloons like really slow and Tesla can get off many hits on it, and the dragon's like kind of weak because in my opinion it does a lot of damage, but like its health isn't that lot. Barbarians are really good as well if you're using them as high damage troops and high HP troops, because they do quite a lot of damage as well. And guys, when you're looking at your average elixir cost, make sure it's between 3.8 and 4.2. Anything above that is way too expensive and guys, you're gonna waste. Trust me, do not cross 4.2. In my deck right now, I have 2 HP troops, which were the Barbarians and also the Witch, which can also be used as a high HP troop because it has skeletons which distract the enemy. And let's go open this chest up. 142 gold, 2 gems, 3 mini lords, so that's okay. Teslas, okay, Barbarian cards, and actually them. Oh, Inferno Tower. But I don't know if I should. I can level up many troops to be honest. I don't know guys, should I do it? I'm gonna do it. 5. Oh, that wasn't as useful, but okay. I can also level up the no, not the Bomb Tower actually. Yeah, Bomb Tower. I'm gonna level up the Bomb Tower. And yeah, look, my average elixir cost was 4. Oh, and also guys, this replay I'm gonna show you, it was the most frustrating replay in my life. Guys, I got so mad, I almost dropped my iPad. I was like shaking, like, oh my god, it was like really bad. If you guys are really desperate to see it, then I should say you skip to 829 because that's where all the drama happens. But yeah, so to start off with, he deploys his balloons and his minions to take out one of my towers, which he does. To take some pressure off, I deploy my Spear Goblins to take the balloon out. but unfortunately it already destroyed my tower, so my spear goblins went to waste, and so did my dragon, because I thought my spear goblins would survive, but they didn't. Anyway, so he counters my dragon with one of his own and manages to kill it without taking any damage to the tower. Well, of course, the best counter I can give to a baby dragon is Tesla, so there it is, I deploy it. He then deploys his prince along with spear goblins, but I respond to it with my own minion horde. They manage to kill both units and advance in both directions. I hate it when that happens, because it means that your troops cannot do as much damage because they're best in numbers, and if minions split up, then they're gonna die really fast, guys. He deploys his own minion horde in a rush to get my minions, but unfortunately my minions already died. I deploy my barbarians as well soon, along with the baby dragon. I try to make this push, but he deploys his own barbarians and counters it, but my dragon's doing a lot of work on them, and soon I counter all his barbarians. Now I can hopefully get a tower. Yes, I do get a tower. I deploy my minion horde just for extra damage. I get his health down almost half, guys, almost half, just above half, and he kills all my dragons and my minions. And by the time his minions are advancing to my base, I counter it with my Tesla, but then he fireballs it, which leaves it down to like 1/5 of the health. I put all my barbarians down, with my dragon, of course, as seeing he does the exact same. I also put my minions and my spear goblins for extra damage again. He rages his troops, but unsuccessfully, because all of his troops are dead. My Hall Rider tries to damage it, only gets one hit off, but all my other troops are right behind them, doing as much damage as they could, which they didn't. I put my tombstone down just because I felt like it, with my dragon and my spear goblins, but they got taken out really fast. His troops advance to my base with his barbarians in front and his dragon. I quickly put my minions down with my Tesla to counter them and hopefully survive this push, and I do, yes. He puts his minions down, but they were raged and they quickly took out my dragon, my baby dragon. I put 2 Teslas and look at the health it goes down. Did you see that? It went down in like 1.5 seconds, that's it. Then he puts down his barbarians along with his fireball, take out my Teslas. I don't do anything because my tombstones didn't work, and it's distracting the barbarians as best as I can. I deploy my own barbarians in this time, hoping for a push with my minion horde and my dragon. He deploys minions and his spear goblins along, and I also deploy my spear goblins. We managed to reach his tower, and guys, look at this. I get his tower down to, guess what, guys? That's right, 1 health, guys. Look at that. As I pause it, 1 health. That tower is 1 health. I classify myself as the most unluckiest person on planet Earth. That's what I classify myself as. This was the most frustrating attack I ever did. But again, guys, it was level 7, and in my defense, I did pretty well. So, if you guys enjoyed, remember to comment down below, leave a like and subscribe.